Coming up on UCentral News, the latest numbers on the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, plus an initiative to lower parking pass fees on campus, and your UCentral weather update, all happening right now at 4:30. Thanks for joining us. The final percentage for UCO's Move the Needle campaign is in, with 44% of students reporting being fully vaccinated.
UCO's goal was for 50% of students to be fully vaccinated. UCO President Patty Newhall-Ravakumar says in part, "I do not look at this as a loss. Thanks to these students, we increased our reported vaccinations from 24% over the spring and summer to 44% this fall."
With the goal hitting just under 50%, UCO will not be seeing an extended fall break. UCO is reporting 43 active cases on campus right now. UCO says it has over 1,100 recoveries. The university has seen 1,164 cases since August last year.
The State Department of Health is reporting 682 new cases across Oklahoma today. Right now, we have over 10,000 active cases in the state. 885 Oklahomans are hospitalized with the virus. 288 are in the ICU. And Johnson & Johnson say it has asked the FDA to authorize boosters for its COVID-19 vaccine. The company says it is leaving it up to the FDA to decide who should get the boosters and when. The FDA is scheduled to meet next week to consider booster dose requests from both J&J and Moderna.
A UCO student is starting a petition to lower parking prices on campus. UCentral's Edmond Jones breaks down what the petition is asking for.
You've applied, you've sent in your transcripts, and you've been accepted. Now what? Well, if you're a commuter, you will have to purchase a parking permit. Our campus has a lot of commuters, and for some, the cost of the yearly parking permit is a burden on them and their families. The overall topic of parking on campus seems to strike a nerve in some students. So much for some that a group of students have created a parking petition free for others to sign in hopes of lowering the prices of permits on campus. The petition voices the concerns of the permits as well as the expensive tickets and overall safety on campus. The $195 permit seems to be a bit costly for some students, and many are not happy with it.
So I am a commuter, and I drive about 45 minutes to get here, give or take. And it doesn't seem worth the $195 to drive up here and to find a spot that's extremely far away from, my classes usually, and then having to traipse around the university campus all day, only have to then walk all the way back to, I usually park around Mitchell Hall.
The topic of safety is also a concern in the petition as it speaks out about students having to take long walks back to their cars.
When it is a far walk, it's a safety concern because having to walk from, like, say, the comm center all the way over to Mitch by myself in the dark, usually when I leave, it's just unsettling.
As far as what the next step is in regard to the petition, we are uninformed, but students still believe that it could potentially lead to some change.
At the very least, it lets the school know, like, hey, we're here, we have things to say. So hopefully it'll turn their ear, but it's probably a step in the right direction. It's a good first step.
In Edmond, Edmond Jones, UCentral News.
Mass communication classes were redirected today for the 2021 Fusion Conference. UCentral's Zach Carter joins us in studio for a recap. Zach?
This morning's UCO's Mass Communication Department hosted the 2021 Fusion Conference. The conference labeled Bringing Light to Darkness, Communicating Truth and Clarity, discussed challenging issues in today's media, including misinformation, racial injustice, climate change, and mental health.
So my hope is that as we tackle some of these challenging issues today, that we can shed enough light to make us see them just a little bit differently, so the future doesn't look quite so scary.
The conference featured several panels of speakers and was part of a two-day event in the Mass Communication Department. Live in studio, Zach Carter, UCentral News.
And Tyler, when do you think we're going to be getting some actual fall weather? It's October now.
I know we've been seeing some colder temperatures in the morning, but into this weekend I saw we could be getting up into the highs of the 90s. It's looking like summer weather, but MC, what do you have for us coming up?
Well, thank you, Tyler and Courtney. Good afternoon, Bronchos. As you can hear, it is fall. Weathers are coming our way. We will see some cold and some hot, as you can hear in my voice. And for you, you might feel some allergies as well. Weather headlines right here. It is allergy season, as you can hear. So make sure you are taking care of yourself. Make sure you're taking your allergy medication. It's going to be sunny all week or going later into the week. And then we will see some possible thunderstorms next week going into Monday. And then it is the big number 81 on the screen. It's the current temperature right now. It's sunny outside. We have an east wind about 12 miles per hour, and the humidity is 27%. It does feel like 80 degrees, and that's all I have for you right now. Make sure you stay tuned for the rest of the forecast. Back to you guys at the desk.
The city of Edmond says Covell Road between Air Depot and Midwest Boulevard will be closed tomorrow. The city says the project is expected to take approximately 3 days. The city is working on sanitary sewer line upgrades.
We are 1 week away from the October 12th election. This is an important one for Edmond residents. This election will give residents the chance to vote on a temporary 25-cent sales tax for the city to purchase 22 acres of land near Hafer Park. If the city purchases the land, it would prevent the 22 acres from being developed for retail and residential use. If the sales tax is rejected, private developers will move forward with their project.
The Oklahoma County Sheriff's Office says it's partnering with NAMI to offer free green lights and yard signs to show support for those working through mental health issues.
This is Mental Illness Awareness Week. Millions of people throughout the country are living with a mental health condition and/or are affected by mental illness through family, friends, or coworkers. Light Up Green for Mental Illness Awareness Week is an initiative by NAMI to raise awareness and shine a light on mental illness.
You can grab a free green light and sign by heading to the OCSO's main office or by going to namioklahoma.org.
Oklahoma City Police are offering a cash reward for help identifying this man. Police say this is in connection to a fraudulent transaction at a Lowe's near I-240 in Santa Fe. Police do not say whenever this occurred. Officers ask that you contact Crime Stoppers with any information. And still ahead on UCentral News, the company's leadership knows how to make Insta and Facebook safer, but won't make the necessary changes because they have put their astronomical profits before people. Facebook whistleblower Frances Haugen testifies before Congress today. We're breaking it down in social media. But first, we're going to actually go over to weather with MC after the break with your full weather forecast.
Sometimes the things we do or say can make others feel hurt, excluded, or isolated. Everything you say and do creates an impact.
How am I supposed to save the whole world?
You can't think about saving the world. You have to think about saving one person.
Because of you, someone's entire life can change. You don't have to be a superhero to have a positive impact.
Friends?
Friends.
Hey Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Welcome back, Bronchos. I am MC, your weather anchor. Let's go ahead and get into your weather forecast. Here in Edmond, the current temperature is 81 degrees. It's very sunny, no clouds in sight. It's very bright. Make sure you bring your sunnies and you're wearing shorts. The wind is east. Well, coming in from the east and it's 12 miles per hour. We do have a humidity of about 27%, and it does feel like the big number on the screen, 81 to 80 degrees. Now, the weather headlines currently, allergy season. As you can hear from my voice, that hot and cold weather does not mix well with everybody, so make sure you are taking your allergy medicine. It's going to be a sunny week ahead, and we will have some possible thunderstorms going into next week around 1 day. It'll be about a 20% chance of rain. Now, the temperatures across the state, 81 here in the metro, 85 in Lawton, 79 in Woodward, 84 in Eden and in Ponca City. Now, the temperature for tonight, it will be 56 degrees, clear skies out there. We will have a northeast wind of about 6 miles per hour, and the humidity will be about 52%, but it's going to be perfect to go outside, maybe watch the stars, let's see the sun go down, all that good jazz. Now, the temperatures across the state here, 56, 58 in Tulsa, 54 in Ponca City. The lowest is going to be 47 in Guyman, 53 in Altus, and then 54 in Ardmore as well. The temperatures across the state for tomorrow will be 81 here in the metro, same thing in Enid, Woodward 82, same thing in Clinton, Altus 84, 81 in Ardmore, same thing in McAllister. Now, the daily forecast for tomorrow, 54 at 7 a.m. It'd be cool and breezy. For lunchtime, it will be 73 degrees, sunny outside, very clear. Same thing at night, 77 degrees. Then we have our 7-day forecast, 81 today. Going into tonight, it'll be 56. Wednesday, 81. Thursday, 85. Friday, 91. That's going to be hottest for the rest of the week. Saturday, it will go down 1 degree to 90. We'll see about a 8 degree drop into Sunday, 82, and then that 20% chance of rain at 80 degrees. Now, that's all I have for you currently. Make sure you stay tuned for what I have next. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, MC. UCO homecoming is right around the corner. UCO is encouraging the community to nominate a faculty member for the 2021 Faculty and Staff Royalty Court. You can start voting on Wednesday at noon until October 20th. UCO says to contact the homecoming court with any questions.
Still ahead on UCentral News. The company's leadership knows how to make Facebook and Instagram safer, but won't make the necessary changes because they have put their astronomical profits before people.
Facebook whistleblower Frances Haugen testifies before Congress today. We are breaking it down in social media.
Sometimes the things we do or say can make others feel hurt, excluded, or isolated. Everything you say and do creates an impact.
How am I supposed to save the whole world?
You can't think about saving the world. You have to think about saving one person.
Because of you, someone's entire life can change. You don't have to be a superhero to have a positive impact.
Friends?
Friends.
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Welcome back to UCentral News. I'm Autumn Sauerberg, and here is your social media update. People were in a frenzy yesterday after many social media platforms were reported down. Those included Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. Many people took Twitter sharing their thoughts on the issues, with Facebook responding in a tweet saying, quote, "We're aware that some people are having trouble accessing our apps and products. We're working to get things back to normal as quickly as possible, and we apologize for any inconvenience." As of today, the apps are back up and running to normal standards. Let's Get Ready Broncos, the new James Bond film No Time to Die, is set to be released this Friday, October 8th. It will hold its world premiere at the Royal Albert Hall in London. The 007 character will be played once again by Daniel Craig. However, Craig has announced that this will be his last and final James Bond role. And the Tiger King season has not come to an end, as many viewers undoubtedly assumed that the Tiger King chapter was closed after season 1. The season ended with Joe Exotic's arrest and imprisonment for trying to hire someone to kill animal rights activist and longtime rival Carol Baskin. Tiger King Season 2 has been confirmed and is set to be released this year, as Netflix promises, for just as much mayhem and madness. And Bad Bunny and his girlfriend of 4 years make their carpet debut at the Billboard Latin Music Awards in Florida. The couple has been together since 2017, and in addition to this relationship milestone, Bad Bunny swept up the awards during the show, taking home 10 wins, including Artist of the Year. Well, that's all I have for you today. Make sure to follow us on social media so you don't miss out anything UCentral News. Give us a follow on Twitter at UCentral Media, on TikTok at UCentral, and like us on Facebook at facebook.com/UCentral. Hope you all have a great day. Back to you all desk.
And Aaron will have updates on UCO golf and soccer coming up after the break, so stay tuned.
If I could go back and change it all, I would. I think I'm gonna miss you the most. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe it's just the little moments. If I could go back and change it all, if I could go back, I would. But I can't.
You can achieve a lot using your imagination. I mean, I don't like to brag, but... Wait, who's that? And why is she all over these achievement awards? But with STEM, the sky's the limit. Shaboom! Use STEM to envision... Okay, I'm seeing it. Yeah. Invent...
Got any ideas?
I've got a few, actually. And create a better world.
Told you she's super smart.
If she can STEM, so can you. Find out more at She Can STEM.
In the land of wonder and awe, you won't believe you see what you saw. Where there's something to do for young and for old, where stories are written and then they're retold. Visit Travelok.com today. Come see for yourself and come out to play.
Welcome back, Bronco fans. I'm Aaron Gelvin, and this is your sports update. The UCO men's golf team participated in opening day play of the Ryan Palmer Foundation Invitational on Monday. Caleb Kimmel and Evan Griffith led the way for the Broncos as they shot a combined 1 over par. As a team, UCO shot a total score of 588 and are tied for 12th. The tournament continues today, and we'll have more updates for you tomorrow in sports. The UCO women's golf team was also in action yesterday as they played in the Grace Shin Memorial Tournament. Emma Shelley shot a 72, and the Lady Broncos as a team shot 303, placing them 6th in the 20-team field. Their tournament will also continue today, and we'll be following both golf teams closely to bring you the updates as the tournaments progress. And the UCO women's soccer team continued their winning ways over the weekend as they beat Nebraska Kearney 3-0. UCO has won 4 games in a row and now holds a record of 7-2-1 on the season. And the Lady Broncos returned from their 5-game road trip with 4 wins and a draw. UCO outshot Kearney 23-1 in the game, and the only shot on goal was turned away by UCO goalie Caitlin Asher. And the Sooners and the Cowboys both remained undefeated over the weekend as OU took down Kansas State 37-31 and OSU beat Baylor 24-14 in a battle of unbeatens. The Cowboys will now get to enjoy a bye week with their record at 5-0 and ranked 12th in the country. And we'll be talking about it all week in sports, but the Sooners, on the other hand, battle their biggest rivals this week as they will take part in the annual Red River Showdown game against Texas. Oklahoma is 5-0 and ranked 6th in the country, while the Longhorns are 4-1 and ranked 21st. The two played an instant classic last year with the Sooners winning 53-45 in quadruple overtime. This year's edition certainly has the potential to live up to the hype, and ESPN's College Game Day will be at the Cotton Bowl in Dallas to preview the game. And the Oklahoma City Thunder played their first game of this preseason last night as they took on the Charlotte Hornets. OKC was defeated 113-97 in the game, but rookie Josh Giddey, who the Thunder drafted 6th overall this offseason, was a bright spot with 18 points and 7 rebounds. The Thunder will continue the preseason on Sunday, and the regular season begins on October 20th. And finally, Week 4 of the NFL season wrapped up last night with the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. The Chargers were victorious, giving the Raiders their first loss of the season by a score of 28-14. Second-year quarterback Justin Herbert threw for 3 touchdowns in the win. Both teams are now 3-1 on the season as they are tied atop the standings in a tough AFC West. And that's everything I have for sports today. For more news on scores and updates on everything UCO athletics, visit broncosports.com. Have a great day, Edmond, and we'll take it back to Courtney and Tyler at the desk.
Still ahead, how you can get free admission to the OKC Zoo.
Plus a look into some fall activities here in Edmond.
Sometimes the things we do or say can make others feel hurt, excluded, or isolated. Everything you say and do creates an impact.
How am I supposed to save the whole world?
You can't think about saving the world. You have to think about saving one person.
Because of you, someone's entire life can change. You don't have to be a superhero to have a positive impact.
Friends?
Friends.
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Looking for free admission to the OKC Zoo? The zoo is hosting its annual pumpkin drive through this Friday.
The zoo says if you donate a pumpkin larger than your head, you can get free admission. The zoo says donated pumpkins will be used to decorate for Haunt the Zoo.
And if you're still looking for some fall activities, the city of Edmond announced a few going on nearby for the month of October.
The city says Halloween activities will be on Saturday, October 30th. The city is also promoting the Storybook Forest, the Edmond Farmers Market, and Youth Crafts. And these events look really cool. Yeah, as you can see on the screen, the farmers market will be happening Saturday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. That looks really interesting. I think I might have to go check that out.
Oh my gosh, candy corn creations. I'm actually not the biggest candy corn fan. What do you think about that?
I love Halloween candy whatsoever. Like, I'm so excited for the Halloween season. But speaking of, these temperatures are just not reflecting the October month. But MC, what do you have for us?
You guys don't have to go straight to weather. I like candy corn too. I'm just saying, candy corn is my stuff. But let's go ahead and go into the weather. Let's go ahead and take a look at tomorrow's forecast. 7 a.m. is going to be very cool, 54 degrees, be a bit cloudy. Going into lunchtime, noon, it's going to be very sunny. No clouds in sight. Maybe a few, but it'll be pretty clear. Be 73 degrees. And then going into the nighttime, 7 p.m., be clear skies, 77 degrees. Now let's go ahead and look at the temperatures across the state. 81 here in the metro. Same thing in Enid, Ardmore, and McAllister. Guyman, 83, 75 in Miami. Is going to be the coolest in the state. 79 in Tulsa, same thing in Ponca City. Now the 7-day forecast, 81 on Tuesday today, 81 on Wednesday, 85 going into Thursday, 91 on Friday. So the temperature is going to go up going into Friday. On Saturday, it might drop down 1 degree. That is OU Texas game. Oh, go Boomer Sooner, I guess. I don't know. I don't really watch football like that. Sunday, 82, and then Monday is going to drop down to 80. But I have about a 20% chance of rain going into Monday. Now that's all I have for you guys. Make sure you stay safe. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, MC. And I know a lot of people are going to be excited about that OU Texas game for sure.
Yeah, I just think it's very weird that we're going back to where the temperatures are going to be up in the 90s. That just seems really insane for this time of year, because last year we were in the middle of the ice storm and now we're still seeing some summer temperatures. But I'm trying to go pumpkin carving this Friday as my fall activity. So
interesting.
I'm hoping that the weather's at least somewhat nice for that. I saw it was about to be 90, and that seems very hot for what we're going to be doing.
I know. My friends are trying to get me to go to a haunted house, and I'm just like, not about it. But thank you so much for tuning in to this edition of UCentral News. I'm Courtney Hall.
And I'm Tyler Whitehead. Have a great night, Edmond.
Sometimes the things we do or say can make others feel hurt, excluded, or isolated. Everything you say and do creates an impact.
How am I supposed to save the whole world?
You can't think about saving the world. You have to saving one person.
Because of you, someone's entire life can change. You don't have to be a superhero to have a positive impact.
Friends?
Friends.
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!